Hello guys, welcome back, and in this video I'm going to teach you how you can interact with the inputs and more specifically how you can type any values in any input text area. So let's just delete the previous code because we no longer need it. And for this example we will use this DevExpress GitHub Test Cafe example website because it's just simple website with inputs, buttons, select box, etc. So originally this is coming from the Test Cafe framework, but it can be used for training of any automation tool. So let's use it also in Puppeteer. And as you can see, we have this nice input box where we can actually type our name. So how you can actually handle it in Puppeteer? Well, it's simple. So let's inspect the input, and as you can see it's input of ID developer name, so let's use it. And actually first we need to use the different website, so let me just copy the URL and paste it here. And now if you actually want to fill any input using Puppeteer, you again need to type page, and the function is called type. Again, a very English word. And now you can specify multiple options. So first argument is always the selector. So let's copy it again. It's the input of ID developer name. So let's paste it. The second is always the value. So let's just type name. For example, we can use Mike. And that's it. Now let's just do page.wait_for, and let's wait for 5 seconds so we can actually see with our eyes that the value has been typed. And we will not be doing some assertions right now. Let's leave it for later videos. And let's now run the test. And you see, it has typed Mike into that input. So wait until the test is finished. And actually this is the mistake I was talking about previously. The test is finished, but the browser didn't close because accidentally I deleted the browser close function. So we need to close it manually. And let me kill the process. And now let's put back the await browser.close at the end of the script. And yeah, we still have been able to see that the value Mike was typed into this inbox or input, but it was pretty fast. So Puppeteer also gives us an optional parameter which is called delay, and it will works pretty much the same as a slow motion. And it will basically slow down the speed of typing, so you can also see how it's being typed, more like a typical human being. So let's add it, and the name is delay, and let's delay each stroke by 200 milliseconds, like this. And remember, it needs to be an object. And npm run test. And you see, it was typed pretty much slower, but it was still a little bit fast. So, let's give it 1 second so we can clearly see how it's being typed into that input. Run the test again. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was much slower. But again, my advice is not to use any delays in your production test, because it will just slow down your execution time for no reason. So for debugging or experimenting, feel free to use it, but for a production test, never. And I think that's it. There is nothing else to talk about type method. Just remember, whenever you need to type something, just called page.type. First argument is the selector, second is value, and the first is delay. So I think that's it, and in the next video we will continue with interacting with buttons. So see you there.